Reading and writing a research report. Module 7. Writing a research report is useful not only for academic requirements but also for professional purposes. Therefore, you have to avoid plagiarism in writing a research report. So, a research report is a detailed document presenting studies, findings, conclusions, and recommendations. It consists of sections like introduction, methodology, results, discussions, and conclusions. The main goal is to share investigations result, enabling others to access or assess, replicate, and expand upon the work. To create an effective report, maintain clarity, use suitable language, and background conclusions with adequate evidence. Next is plagiarisms. So plagiarisms is presenting someone else's work or ideas as your own with or without their consent by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. So plagiarisms involve using others' work or ideas without proper credit, passing it off as one's own. It concludes copying, paraphrasing without citations, and using findings without source acknowledgement to prevent plagiarisms. Attributes original authors use quotations marks for direct quotes and cite sources correctly in the appropriate format. Next one is there are some factors to considering in writing a research report. The first one is unique features of a text. The second one is purpose and its audience, patterns of development. Considerations in writing a research report. The research report may also be called scientific report or a paper that discusses science topics. It often uses the IMRAD format. So what is a IMRAD? So IMRAD means introduction, methods, results, and discussion. The introductions contains the background of the topic, research questions, significance, or relevance of the research, and scope and the limitations of the study. So the introduction in research is crucial part that introduces the topic, establishes context, and prepares the readers for the study. It usually comprises a brief background, research problem, or questions. Its importance and objectives helping sets expectations for the rest of the research. Next, the methods. Narrate how the research was conducted. Included in methods are the descriptions of material use, participants of the study, and the process of data analysis. So, in research, methods refers to the systematic and organized approach used to collect, analyze, and interpret data to address the research problem or questions. This may be involve various techniques such as surveys, experiments, observations, or statistical analysis, depending on the nature of the study and the researcher's objectives. The methods sections in a research paper provides a detailed explanations of the chosen approach, ensuring transparency and replicability of the study. Next, the outcome of the research is presented in the results sections of the research report and then interpreted in the discussions part. It also includes a title page, an abstract, and a page for the list of information sources. The page for the list of sources may have different headings depending in the styles of citation used. For example, reference for APA and IEE, works cited for MAL, MLA, and by bibliography for CMOS or CMOS. So citation style are sets of use of providing sources of informations that are incorporated in the text. So citation style are formats that use in academic and professional writing to give credit to the sources used in a document. So these styles help maintain consistency and provide a clear reference system for readers to locate the cited works. Some common citation style includes the first one is American Psychological Association or APA. Ito yung ginagamit natin. So, for education, psychology, and the science. So, American Psychology APA, primarily used in social science, it follows an author date system with in-text in-text citation, and a reference list. Yan yung ginagamit natin ngayon. Yung American Psychological Association or APA. Diyan tayo nagsasite ng citation style. Then next one is Modern Language Associations or MLA is used for humanities. So Modern Language Association or MLA commonly used in humanities includes in-text parenthetical citation and works cited page. Next one is the Chicago Manual of Style, CMOS or CMOS, is used in business, history, and fine arts. So, Chicago style used in various disciplines. It offers two formats: notes, bibliography, uh, footnotes or endnotes with bibliography, and author date in text citation with a reference list. Its style has specific rules for the formatting functions and citing various source types and authors should choose the appropriate style according to their disciplines or the requirements of the publications. Okay. Next, the last one is Institute for Electrical and Electronics Engineers. Ito sa mga engineers to. Is used in engineering. Next one is the general purpose of research report is to contribute new, interesting, and objective ideas to body of knowledge or to a specific field. A research report may be written as a requirements in course or a subject, whereas the audience is a professor or an evaluator. It can also be written for professional advancement, wherein the audience are wider and more concerned with replicating the study rather than just evaluating it. Different pattern of development may be used in writing a research report. Your choice of text development pattern will depend on your purpose in writing and your audience. So the step one is analyze the task, guide questions. What is the purpose of the report? Who is the audience for the report? What is the word limit? Word limit. What is the topic of the report? What is the expect for format of the report? That is the step one. Step two is develop a wrap plan. Develop the section's headings. Write a thesis statement. Got down anything you already know about the topic. Next one is the step three. Do the research. Step one and step two will guide your research. Okay. Step 4, draft body of your report. Report is the introduction, the purpose of your report, thesis statement, background of the study, literature review, chronological of the thematic format, methodology, what and how you did it, written in passive voice, result, indicate what you found, discussion, discuss the relevance of the result. That is the step 4. Step 4, okay, continuation. Step 4, draft body of your report, conclusion, summary of the most significant results, findings, recommendations, suggestions for what needs to done as a result of your findings. Recommendations are usually listed in order of priority. Next one is step 5, drop the supplementary materials, references or bibliography, references used in report or referred to for background information, appendices, extra informations to the report. Next one, drop the preliminary materials. Title of report, table of contents, list of the sections, subheadings, tables, graphs, appendices, and give page number for each. Abstracts, synopsis, brief overview of the report in a condensed form. Next one, polish your report. Checking your report is to ensure you have followed all of the guidelines as outlined in your courses. So that's it. Thank you for listening.